five points which are needed, in case you want to ensure a very successful business or a startup. There are 5 points which, if taken care well, uh, can ensure that you create a very sustainable enterprise, and at the same time, you will keep growing with time. Uh, so let's talk about these 5 points. First and foremost, that is lead generation. So for any business, any product, any service which you are doing, it's really important that you or your team or your sales organization keeps creating a lot of leads. So for that, you need to talk to the customers all the time. You need to approach your potential customers. You need to set your priority list. You need to set your goals very clearly, that how many leads you want to generate for the product or service which you're offering. So lead generation is the key for success, and that is the first step every organization will have to ensure. So that's point number one. Now let's talk about point number two. Point number two is creating those leads which you have generated into successful commercial orders, into profits, into business execution. And for that, what is important is consistent follow up on those leads which you had generated. So point number two is following the leads which got generated and convert them to order. Now, this is a very important step, and it's also very important to understand that what kind of customers or what kind of leads you can generate, convert into business for yourself. And I will have another video which I will be doing sometime soon, that all leads and opportunities are not to be followed. It's very important that you assess the opportunities, sift through them, find out which are the ones which will give you consistent cash flow, find out the ones which will give you right kind of profitability, uh, have those leads which will have long term implication and good association for your organization. So that is point number two. Now let's talk about point number three: review. Review, review, review. So whatever you are doing vis-a-vis the goals which you had started, it's very important to have periodic reviews. And I'm not talking about year-end review, or I'm not talking about quarter-end review. I'm talking about reviewing the leads which got generated, reviewing how much of those have been converted into business, reviewing what competition is doing, and then strategizing based on that. So point number three is consistently review and ensure that you are on the correct path. If you're not on the correct path, please pivot. Please correct the path so that you do not waste your valuable time. So that is point number three. Now, point number four, and this is backbone. This is backbone of a business, and we will talk about financial management of any organization later. And this is the reason, why our successful Marwadis, Gujaratis, community never fail. The reason is cash flow management. So whatever you are doing, very important to ensure that whatever you are selling, number one is ensuring good profitability for you. It is supposed to ensure a positive cash flow for the organization. There is no fun doing business where your money is getting stuck continuously. So do those deals where you have right kind of profitability. Do those deals where you have a positive cash flow happening for the organization. So this is something which is the most important factor, for running a business. Once you have business which is running, where you are getting recurring sales, uh, this is the backbone. Otherwise, you will be always hard pressed for the cash, and then you will be struggling. And once you have financial stress, you cannot focus on your moving forward, lead generation, new opportunities, new business, investing in R&D. So all those things go for toss. And number five, we are sitting in the digital world. So it's very important to go with the time. It's very important to have right kind of adaptation to technology, uh, to have right kind of app, right kind of followers or digital media where you want to showcase your brands, where you can showcase your thoughts. uh, so digital presence, adaptation to technology, right kind of websites, apps, blogs, that's the essence. So uh, stay along with the time or probably ahead of the time in terms of these adaptations or technology. So go for that. Go for it. All the very best, my friends. Have successful startups. Thank you.